Good morning everyone from my neighborhood here in Jeju. I'm staying near Hyopje Beach, which is where we're going right now. And the reason I'm in Jeju is I was actually sent here by the Korea Tourism Organization and I'm filming a video for them. But that video is part of a different thing, so that's gonna come out much later, maybe in like a month or two. But part of my itinerary, they want me to go to specific places, but I have time, so I have other things I can do, and I just want to take you around. Yesterday was gorgeous. Today is much more of like a Carlsbad beach day, if you guys know what I mean. It is quite gloomy today, but still beautiful. We're still going to walk around, so I'm gonna head to the beach first, and then we can get a coffee, and then we're gonna move on. So this isn't gonna be like a full day. This is gonna be like the bits that I couldn't film. But I'm so excited to share it with you. Let's go to Hyopje Beach. Oh my god. Yesterday, I was able to walk literally all the way out to like there. The tide was back so far. I am so shocked. Look at this tiny little beach. It was seriously... Wow, I thought that I was gonna go walk out on the beach with you, like walk really far out there. Not the case. What? Okay, well let's still go put our feet in the water.
Is it like a charm, or is it an alarm? What do you say? Can you bear me when I'm naked?
Hi, so we are in Cafe Kama for obvious reasons, and I wanted to get a little breakfast. I'm so hungry, but they only had cake or a chocolate muffin. What makes this more of a breakfast food just because it's called a muffin? Like this is a slice of cake. I'm basically having cake for breakfast, which is fine. But literally, like, I was standing, I just can't get over. I'm so glad I came here this morning because I didn't know that the tides were that drastic. So anyway, I'm gonna have my coffee and then I have to get to filming my other video, my Korea tourism video, and this is all taking place on West Jeju, which I've never been to before, so this is all brand new to me, really cool. So okay, let's see.
In the night, when I close my eyes, I'm out of my mind. In the night, when you kill the light, I'm going out of my mind. Is it like a charm, or is it an alarm?
Yeah, look at that difference.
What do you say?
Yeah, it's still rising.
In the night, when I close my eyes,
I am amazed.
I'm out of my mind. Do you find me beyond the walls?
Goodbye, sweet guest house.
Do you find me beautiful at all?
Hi, Editing Carrie here. So this part of the video was supposed to go into my Korea tourism video, but I realized after I filmed it that I was definitely maybe kind of trespassing, and so I wasn't sure if that was gonna fly for like a government sponsored video. So I'm gonna show you a little piece of it, but this is also, it's like a very, I wasn't able to capture it because I was honestly like scared. It was such a, I've never been that alone in nature before, I guess, or I haven't been in a very long time. Like, it was just so quiet and like literally as far as the eye could see, I couldn't see other humans for a very long time. And it was like an open thing. Like if it's a forest, I get it. Like people can be hidden by trees, but I was in like an open field and it was magical. And all of a sudden, like right at the moment that I entered the clearing, it was like that's when the storm really picked up, because it ended up that, as you'll see, it will become very windy and rainy. But I just felt like I was being taken away. And it was beautiful. So I'm only going to show you a little bit of it. But yeah, you can go in there sometimes, because I've seen pictures of people, but for some reason I later saw that they had barbed wired off the place, and I missed that somehow. So enjoy me being terrified in a forest. Roll the clip. I also apologize for the wind that will be present for the rest of the vlog, so apologies.
Well, I don't know if this is exactly legal, but it seems like the common path. So here we go. Ugh. Alright, don't forget where I came from, I guess. This is stunning. This is amazing. So I'm pretty sure that this is my Spirited Away moment, and I need to get back on the trail. I need to go back to where I belong. Is that? Okay, that's just divine. I have myself convinced, because the last place we went had a sign that said beware of snakes. I'm convinced that there are snakes here, but it is far too cold. Let's get back to the trail. Here we are. So I'm pretty sure that there's nothing in a Korean forest that would eat me. I don't think there are tigers anymore. But where I grew up, there were lots of things that could eat you. And so part of our like elementary school education was learning how to scare away, like how to look for rattlesnakes, like where would the snakes be, and then how to scare away, etc., mountain lions, all that stuff. So, you know, American education, but it's good for one thing. So now, find a taxi. Oh my god, hello dear friends, it is much later, but now we are heading to another cafe because I need to rest, decompress from that, and just enjoy the ocean. So, here we go.
From the start, it was only tears. From the start, there was no you and me.
Well, hello. It started to sprinkle. Everyone fled. Like, I got hit with a drop, and I think everyone got hit with a drop at the same time, and we all just looked at each other like, what? And yeah, everyone was like, hell no, and they ran to their cars, so I'm all alone with nowhere to go. Bag is waterproof. I've got a hot coffee. I'll sit outside. I was thinking, this is just gonna be a weird chatty vlog. Cafe is kind of in a random area. It is very much the only thing in this area. I was just thinking that that's how I really used to travel, and I've kind of gotten out of the habit of it. I'm sorry if the wind is too much, I'm gonna keep talking. The very first like vlog that I ever did, I went to Koyasan in Japan. So ridiculously difficult to get to. And then I decided on my way to Kyoto, I would stop at another totally random place, like go an hour out of my way by train to this town that has nothing that I wanted to see other than a cafe. And I did it, and it was just nice. Like, I enjoyed sitting on the train. I enjoyed being in a very random place for no reason. It's actually really raining. But this is like another one of those where it's like a very random spot. But I enjoyed the journey here, and I'm enjoying getting a cup of coffee, and then I'll enjoy the journey to the next place. So yeah, anyway, as I'm speaking, it's actually raining quite hard. If you can't, I don't think you can tell, but it's actually nice, and it's bright, so it's probably gonna pass soon, I hope. It's lovely. So I'm just gonna sit it out. The weird Weikokin, sitting in the rain, drinking your coffee as usual. I'm going to chill here for a little bit longer, and then we're going to go to one last spot, which is overlooking the ocean. And yeah, it's another cafe. There may or may not be a dog there. I don't know how this vlog is gonna even pan out because it's been such a random amount of time that I've been filming this one. But I hope you enjoy it anyway, and I will see you guys at the next stop. Probably much more wet than I am currently because it's coming down. So, okay, see you. Howdy. What are we doing? We are heading to the ocean because there is we're like near the airport because I do need to catch my flight soon, but we're walking to the ocean because right around here, allegedly, there are these salt traps. Is that what they're called? Essentially, it's kind of like a salt field, but it looks really cool. So I'm just gonna go sit there, look out over the ocean for the last little bit before I go. Hi, puppy. Cutie. Okay, bye. I can already feel like nervous flying stomach nerves. So I'm gonna get a tea to calm me down. Kind of the plan. It has stopped raining, but it is quite gloomy. So let's go to the ocean and say goodbye to Jeju. Oh my gosh, the last of the king cherry blossoms. I can finally say that I saw cherry blossoms in Jeju. Thank you, tree. Looking lovely, looking lovely. Great. Entire neighborhood is just covered in garlic. I love it. Okay, I'm not able to capture them that well, but there are these swallows, I think they are, that are flying around. I saw so many of them last night. They've got these really cool tails, and they just like swoop in and out everywhere. They're so pretty. They're blue. I wish I could like capture them, but they're so fast. Yeah, see, like you can't even see. Anyway, they're everywhere. They're beautiful. Look for them next time you're in Jeju. That's all. What is this place and why is it called Thelma and Louise? This is so random. I don't know. Okay, well, we're almost to our destination, but cool.
To find another place, we had to get away, so we just escaped. On a hill on the countryside, we were settling down, and we lived there for years, until we found nothing good will come. We will just become older. The road we walk is long, too long, better keep on keeping on. We were wrong, we were wrong, we were We set ourselves aside. Neither could say goodbye, but when I asked if something's wrong,
The ocean. Saying goodbye to lovely Jeju. I'm gonna head to the airport now, unfortunately. I was here for like exactly 36 hours. Anyway, I'm excited to share my other video with you. Sorry that this one is a mess. We'll see how editing Cari salvages it. But yeah, I'm going to head to the airport, get on my plane, get back to Seoul. My taxi driver was kind of gossiping about Seoul. He asked me like, you know, where are you from? What do you do? Blah, blah, blah. And I said like, I live in Seoul. And then he was talking about Jeju and he was like, yeah, the air is so good. And so I said, yeah, it's better than Seoul. And immediately he was like, I could never live there. And he just started going off on Seoul. I was kind of like, honestly, you make good points. So anyway, Jeju, I love you. I hope to be back for longer than 36 hours. And let's head to the airport.
I found I heard no sound. Oh, but your eyes, they never lie.
Guys, I'm so tired. I'm so sleepy. I almost fell asleep in the taxi. Anyway, I'm here early. I'm also very hungry. It just got so noisy. I'm so sorry. But I'm going to check in and maybe try to find food and fall asleep until my flight, which I will fall asleep on as well. Thank you for joining me. What a mess, but it was so fun. I'm so full of caffeine. So I will catch you guys later. If you were interested in what else I did during this trip, the video should be out in June, I think, and it will be a lot of fun. It's part of a really cool event. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.